Good morning and welcome to this morning edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio. Bringing you the news, I'm Hashini Bhatirana. Let's start off with a look at your headlines.
News First headline.
Extraordinary Gazette issued, making public transportation services an essential service. Foreigners arrested over online financial frauds further remanded. 700 unregistered driving schools in the country. Department of Motor Traffic makes registration compulsory. In your international headlines, at least 18 killed in northern Nigeria blasts. And in your sports, it's cricket. India beat South Africa in thriller to win T20 title. In your top local story this morning, an extraordinary Gazette notification has been issued by the order of the President, making public transport services and the provision and maintenance of facilities for transport services an essential service. This Gazette notice has been issued under the powers vested in the President in accordance with the second section of the Essential Public Service Act No. 61 of 1979. Accordingly, public transport services of passengers and goods, along with the maintenance and provision of facilities for services like roads, bridges, culverts and railways have been made essential under this Act. The Extraordinary Gazette, issued under the signature of the President's Secretary Samanik Naika, comes into effect from yesterday. In more local stories, the 31 Chinese nationals who were arrested in Waikau, Negombo on charges of obtaining funds through online financial frauds will be further remanded until the 5th of July. The decision comes after they were presented before the Negombo magistrate yesterday. Over 200 foreign nationals have been arrested in Sri Lanka for allegedly defrauding money online. Most of the arrested individuals are Indian, but Chinese, Bangladeshi, Pakistani and Nepali nationals are also involved. Investigations by the Criminal Investigation Department revealed that the money was transferred to bank accounts in the UK, Dubai and India. In more local stories, the Department of Motor Traffic says that there are approximately 700 unregistered driving schools operating in the country. Commissioner General of the Department of Motor Traffic says that only 800 driving schools are registered out of the 1,500 driving schools in the country. According to the Department of Motor Traffic, registration of driving schools was suspended after 2016 due to suspension of issuing driving school licenses. However, the department has now restarted the registration process and has made it compulsory for all driving schools to register.
International news.
And now taking a look at your news from overseas. At least 18 people have been killed and 30 injured in a series of deadly blasts in Nigeria's northeastern Borno state. Now, one of the suspected bombings is reported to have killed 6 people and injured others at a wedding ceremony yesterday. The state's emergency management agency said the suspected suicide bombers attacked a wedding, funeral and hospital in the town of Gwoza. Borno state has been at the center of a 15-year insurgency by Boko Haram Islamist militants, which has displaced more than 2 million people and killed more than 40,000.
Sports news.
And finally, taking a look at your news from sports arena, India ended their 13-year wait for a world title by fighting back to beat South Africa in a thrilling T20 World Cup final. Now, the Proteas needed 26 from 24 balls in pursuit of 177, but the wicket of Klaasen for 52 from 27 swung a dramatic game in India's favour. Arshdeep Singh conceded only 4 from the penultimate over, leaving Hardik Pandya to defend 16 from the last. David Miller was sensationally caught by Surya Kumar Yadav at long off for 21 from the first ball before India closed out a 7-run win. It sparked jubilant scenes among the Indian players and fans in Barbados, including superstar Virat Kohli, who dragged his side to a 176 for 7 with 76 of 59. It is India's second T20 title, having won the inaugural tournament in 2007 and first World Cup win in either format since the 2011 50-over competition. For South Africa, it was a defeat that brought back all the pain of the World Cup's past. And with that, we wrap up this morning edition of Yes 101's Visual Radio. I'm Hashni Patirana. Thank you for watching.